Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm actually here in secret. Shh, don't tell. It's Thanksgiving. Well, tomorrow's Thanksgiving in Canada. Anyway, I'm supposed to be making a turkey right now. I'm pretending that I'm up in my room doing something, and I've set up, I don't know why, but Spirit was like, do a pick a card reading. So I've set up 3 piles. It's going to be a general pick a card reading, so we're just gonna see what comes out. Again, I'm supposed to be making supper, but now I've set these up so that throughout my day I can just pop in here and do these piles. So I'm gonna start with pile 1, and then I'm gonna go do some food prep, and then I'll come back and do pile 2, and then maybe I'll eat and come back and do pile 3. I don't know. Anyway, Spirit's making me do it. So I wanted to do, guys, I used to, I'm a sponsor for these stim mags, and when I was an autistic creator, I was trying to make money from selling them to the autistic community. And what's really interesting is that's what these are. What's really interesting is I added my information in the description box in my pick a card readings. And you guys have bought so many of these fidget toys. It's just amazing. And, you know, I just wanted to say how much I appreciate it. I really do appreciate you, those of you who watch my ads, those of you who buy things that help support me, those of you who book personals with me. Again, just your energy, just sharing energy with me. I just cannot explain why or how much I appreciate all of you. And you know, it's why I said it the other day, it's why I do these pick a cards, because I just feel like I want to give you guys something, and I really enjoy doing it, and I feel like I'm with my friends, so I love that. But anyway, I thought I would actually use the stim mags for, you know, crystals in place of crystals. So what these are is they're just little magnets. And I'm shaking a little, and they're so satisfying to play with as a fidget toy. I like to play with just a few because it helps me. But some people like to play with a full set, and you can do different things with them. There's different patterns you can make with them. Very satisfying. Not for little kids though, because they're really strong magnets. And for those of you, I'm just going to do it, for those of you who resonate with twin flames, this is what a twin flame connection is like. Look at me shaking. Interesting. Who's been drinking too much coffee? Me. Twin flames are like this. Like when you come together, it's like instant spark. And then what happens is one of you starts to heal. This isn't a twin flame reading. I just thought I'd use these as, you know, a comparison example. One of you starts to heal and has like an awakening. And now all of a sudden you're not meeting eye to eye because one of you's awakened. Like you cannot force that connection. Like I'm trying, like, look. And then the other person, because they're pushed, like I can feel this being pushed away, this one, it causes this person to awaken, and then they come back together. Anyway, very symbolic to me. Whoa, I wish I hadn't been shaking while I showed you that. Anyway, so these are going to be general readings. I don't think I've ever talked so much in an intro. Oh my gosh, no, I have not. These are going to be different readings because these are very different decks. So this one is Messages of Love, and looks like this for pile 1. I'm afraid of what other people will think. Interesting, that could be relevant. And we have the black stim mag set. They also just came out with a fall line but I chose the ones that color match these cards, of course. For pile number 2, we have the blue stim mags. These are the light blue ones. I'm sure they have more blue ones. And this is, I can't remember the name of this deck. I got it off of Etsy though. It's this one. So your cards will look like this. Regret. Somebody's in regret. And for pile number 3, these are my favorite. Oh my gosh, I almost just started playing with them. I love the pastel ones, and I love purple. Purple's my favorite color, so I love these pastel ones. And I thought they looked really nice with this deck, which is purple. I think I bought it because it was purple. Anyway, it's the Soul Seeker signs. And it's cards like these. So think about what, you know, listen to your soul. What cards are your soul telling you you need a message from? And take a minute and pause it if you need to, and I will see you at your pile. Hello, pile 1, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the black stim mags and messages of love, this is going to this is going to be your general love reading. So it's going to be very open. It's kind of just going to be, what do you need to hear about this connection or about whatever comes in. I don't know where to put this because it's not, you know, here, we'll put it by Mr. Panda Bear. All right, so let's shuffle the cards for you and we'll see what you're dealing with. If you missed the intro or skipped it, I'm not supposed to be here. This is a sneaky reading. I'm supposed to be making supper. We have inseparable. Our love is always there despite the distance. And reminiscing. I miss our inside jokes. So right away we have a soul connection. This is very much lover's energy. This is very much 6 of Cups energy. So take that as it resonates. We'll see. I don't know why I just did that. So what do you need to hear? General love reading. What do you need to hear? What? This might be shorter than my regular readings. And one more. All right, so what do you need to hear, pile 1? So you could be dealing with someone who was very indecisive, maybe didn't choose you, or maybe you were in 2 of Swords energy where it was stagnant. Definitely someone, whatever this means to you, it could have been they didn't know if they wanted commitment. They didn't know if they wanted you or somebody else. They didn't know if they wanted to spend more time working than with you. There is something about juggling, balancing. Take it as it resonates. Okay, wow. Okay. Okay. So I am seeing, I feel like what I'm feeling is somebody was indecisive here. And I feel perhaps, you know, with this responsibilities card, I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. I definitely feel like this person put themselves first. Perhaps they did have a family and they decided to put their family first or their job first, I'm hearing. I'm seeing 2 of Swords. I'm seeing 2 of Pentacles. So a bit of juggling, not prioritizing. There could have been fights here because we do have a lot of cards about damage and guilt. What was the first card I flipped up in the intro? I can't remember. Anyway, this person could have had bad habits. This could be somebody that, you know, there's a fly there. This could be somebody that keeps telling you they're going to do the thing and then they don't do it. Whatever that is to you. They keep telling you they're going to commit and then they don't. They keep telling you they're going to change and then they don't. And perhaps, you know, this caused a lot of conflict between you. It's interesting, all these dark, shadowy cards we have popping up here. We have guilty, the pain. I feel pain from the damage I have caused. So I'm getting the feeling this could have happened in the past, just the way this is in the distance here. But this person is definitely, I'm seeing like five of cups energy. They're in sadness. Anyway, take it as it resonates. Look, we have shadow side. You made me realize my flaws. So sometimes when I talk about counterparts, I do talk about how counterparts reflect and shine lights on each other's shadows. So you could be in, you know, you could resonate with divine counterparts or twin flames. Whoever you are and whoever this is, you brought their attention to how they were mistreating you, possibly with, you know, arguments and then maybe a separation I'm hearing. It's very interesting to me how it's like, it's a lot of darkness here. So I'm hearing dark night of the soul. This responsibilities card could also be talking about right now. They could be dealing with responsibilities in their 3D and maybe you're at a distance from them. These cards are interesting because we have damage. We are both hurting from this. So, you know, we were seeing the that six energy when we first started your reading. So that shows me that you're both missing each other, that you're both pulling on each other's energy. You both feel this 6 of Cups energy, this soul bond. And if you're mirrors, you're going to be experiencing similar things. So for some of you, I feel like you know you want to be together, but there was conflict here in the past or distance in the past. And yeah, we have soul tie now. I always feel connected to you. And this always reminds me of all roads lead back to you. So this could be someone that you had a lot of, first of all, you could have had lifetimes together with the soul tie. You could have had past lives where you both tried to make this work in past lives and possibly just never came together. I feel like this is the lifetime your spirit team wants you to connect and be in union. I do feel like there's unfinished business here. We do have missed opportunity, unfinished business. We still have things to resolve and discuss. And conversation, I want to call and hear your voice. I didn't act when I should have, missed opportunity. So I do see that your person has not gotten over you, and I don't think you've gotten over them. I think you're still thinking of them here. And, you know, I feel like this person is going to reach out to you, and it's possibly going to be through social media, or maybe even at work if you guys work together. Maybe you, I don't know, there's something about work there. But there's definitely a conversation that needs to happen between you. I believe this person wants to give you some answers and clarity, I'm hearing. We do have holding back. I should have expressed myself better. So this person could have held back how they truly felt. Or, you know, for some of you, I'm hearing maybe they had feelings that they didn't tell you about. Maybe they had a situation they held back from you. For some of you, I'm hearing possibly they didn't hold back and they got very intense and like argumentative. And now they're regretting that they didn't hold that back, that they showed you that side of them. And, you know, it could have really, when they showed you that side, you could have like turned on that light and been like, wait a minute, that's not how we act. Anything else, Spirit? Ooh. Hope, I haven't given up on us yet. So this person, this is star card energy, Aquarius energy. This person has not let go of your energy. They still see potential here. They still think about you. They still feel your energy, I'm hearing. We have time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. So your person, you know, there's also this card here, missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have. So I feel like that person, I feel like some time has passed here, and there's a lot of fear here that they waited too long to apologize or waited too long to make contact here. We have secrets. I haven't told you everything. Interesting. So they could have, this could have been past energy with indecisive and guilty. They could have kept secrets from you. I'm also hearing that we did have that holding back card. So they could have experienced something while in this connection with you that caused them, they could have been intimidated and not been able to tell you that and kept that from you and just ran from this connection instead. This is runner energy. So if you resonate with twin flames, I feel like you're dealing with a runner who, you know, you had to turn on the light and shine the shadows and make them look within themselves. That's that devil energy. Forgiveness. I'm struggling to get over the past. So this person with the secrets, there could have been a third party. I do believe they want your forgiveness. You could be struggling to get over whatever happened in the past here. Spirit, is there anything else pile one needs to hear from this deck? Oh my gosh, look at what came out. Oh, this is what was on the, thank you, Spirit. This was what was on the top of the deck. So for this one, I'm hearing that you could be afraid of what people think of this person because of how badly they treated you. And maybe you have, you know, you think about like what your friends would say if you said you got back together with this person, or what your friends would say if, you know, you're already communicating with this person and you're not telling your friends that you are. Maybe you're holding that back. I've done that. It's hard. Anyway, I asked if there were any last messages and luck. These are the two that came out when we were shuffling. Inseparable. Our love is always there despite the distance. Reminiscing. I miss our inside jokes. This person is missing you, whoever this is. And I think you're missing them. 6 of Cups energy. And look, destiny. So this person could be experiencing karma in their life. They could have like karmic moments happening, because it does say they're struggling to find the right path. So that shows me, you know, or that shows us that the path is you, and the path was this connection, and this person strayed off path. I'm thinking of the Chariot. They strayed off course. Their horse strayed off course and pulled this connection off the road. And I feel like for some of you, this person thought they could replace you, or that this wasn't for them. And now, you know, that they're moving on, they're realizing that they can't find their path because their path was you. And now everything seems complicated. Everything seems heavier. I feel like they miss your presence in their life. Anyway, I hope this resonates. Like I said, I wasn't planning on a reading, but Spirit was just like, just do a general reading. Anyway, again, I'm just listening to my spirit guides. All right, so those are the oracles that we have. We're going to look at tarot. I'm going to use the Panda Tarot because it's, you know, bright and happy. And I just want to see what else we need to know about this. We're going to leave it open. Look. We have the Strength card and the 10 of Cups. So for a lot of you, I do feel like this is that connection where you unconditionally love this person, even if they have hurt you. The Strength, that's Leo energy. Strength card is very symbolic of that soul tie. It's a tie that can't be destroyed. Very interesting. Oh dear, now I'm messing up the cards and everything. Whatever will I do? Oh my gosh, look. This is the energy I was getting right as I cut the deck for this first deck was the Lovers. 6 of Cups energy, soul bond. That's amazing and confirming. So this is Gemini energy. So definitely you and this person have that unbreakable bond that cannot be destroyed and cannot be recreated with anyone else, unfortunately. I say unfortunately in a sad way, but that's for those of you who have tried to move on from this person and still feel connected. Some of you could be an acceptance that this is your person and you're feeling positive that, you know, this connection can't be destroyed and that this person will be back. Very interesting. 2 of Wands, forward movement, planning, travel. All right, so let's see what you need to hear about this connection. What do you need to hear about this connection? That one did a flip off my finger. Page of Cups. So you do have somebody coming in with a small offer here. Isn't this the most adorable card? This is the cutest, in my opinion. This is my favorite card in this deck. This thing just looks so cute and innocent, and he's got a little rainbow hat on. Oh, so cute. Page of Cups. This tells me that you do have an apology coming in. This could be a younger person, younger than you, or this could be a water sign. Take it as it resonates. This can be about an apology, though. I also feel like you're going to see that this person has grown a little, not a lot, because this is a page, but this, you know, reminds me of growth. For some of you, you may think that you never hear from this person again. This fish in the cup is that energy of when pigs fly. It's like, how on earth would a fish fall from the sky and land in a cup like that? Anyway. So yeah, small offer perhaps. And we have the 7 of Pentacles, which shows us that you've been waiting to hear from this person. The 7 of Pentacles can represent the period that we go through where we do have to trust in this. Like I was talking about with the Lovers card, we have to trust in the fact that even though we can't see what's happening underneath that water, underneath here, that there will be growth. It's about nurturing and believing that it will grow into something. So, you know, I feel like Spirit's saying that this is still growing, even though perhaps you're in no contact. We have Justice, yeah. So this can also be about you receiving justice, you seeing, after a separation, seeing the results of your hard work. That's Libra energy and Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, let's see. What else do you need to know about this connection? What else do you need to know? We have the High Priestess. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is showing us that you could be a High Priestess. This is also symbolic of Divine Feminine. I believe this was the original Divine Feminine, the High Priestess and the Hierophant were the original. Maybe I have that wrong, but I think I'm right. Anyway, I do feel like this has been a connection that's tested you. The High Priestess energy shows us that perhaps this person did keep secrets from you. For some of you, not for all of you, they could have hidden the fact that there was another person. You'll know if that resonates. If that doesn't sound like your person, don't think that your person was hiding someone. This is a general reading, like I said. But this is showing us also that you two have this unexplainable bond where you're connected. And I feel like both of you have been following your intuition back to each other here. Very interesting energy with that Lovers. This can also symbolize with the Page of Cups. This can symbolize someone coming towards you with a small offer, and the Lovers can represent a decision. So perhaps this person I'm hearing comes in and, you know, they are somewhat healed, or they seem like they've made small changes. And Spirit's saying you're going to have to decide. It's going to be, I'm seeing judgment, like the ball is in your court when this person comes in, and that you are going to have to listen to your intuition. For some of you, I believe that you walked away from this person, or Spirit's saying when they come in with this small offer, with this small apology, I think you have to decide, are you ready to get back on this merry-go-round, or do they need more time? Do you still need to keep your distance so that they can heal? You could have a child here with the Queen of Pentacles. What else do we need to know? Let's get 2 more cards. What else? Okay. I saw the Queen of Pentacles and I didn't really talk about it, but for those of you who resonate with twin flames, when I saw the 8 of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, I was thinking like maybe you have to decide whether or not you are ready to let go of the past and nurture this connection, or maybe you're not ready to have this person back in your life. Maybe you're a mother. Maybe you want to focus on your family. Maybe you want to focus on your own stability. And now we have the King of Pentacles coming out, which is symbolic of counterparts, because we have the King and the Queen. And now I do feel like Spirit's saying this person, has leveled up. They could have taken a long time. I do hear for some of you it's been a while, especially with those time cards. This person could have been stubborn about changing, but they're coming in King of Pentacles, so very stable. They've leveled up, possibly, they've had a promotion at work. This is someone who wants to protect you and care for you. And like I said, very symbolic that we had the divine counterparts show themselves. We also have the 3 of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So this is, Spirit's saying there's the potential of a new chapter here. The Ace of Pentacles can talk about a new stable beginning together. It can talk about an offer or a gift. It can also talk about a proposal. So for some of you with that Lover's energy, there could be a proposal here in the future. Now, 3 of Cups energy is the energy of working together to have a reciprocal romantic connection. I know there's 3 pandas on there, but in romance, it actually talks about 2 people and about working together as a team to have equal, to fill each other's cups up, essentially. This can also be symbolic of possibly this person coming in and they seem more mature with this King of Pentacles energy. That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Perhaps they come in this more mature energy and you guys start off as friends. Because this can also symbolize friendship and nurturing those bonds, like having a fresh start here. Aww. Regret. That's what I was seeing your person. Regret. 5 of Cups. That guilty. No, I wasn't going to take that. That's bottom of the deck energy. 1 more card, please, Spirit. 1 more card about this connection. Oh, okay. All right. I see. Justice. So balancing of a connection. Hang on. Ooh, sorry. I'm at my other desk. So my book was at my other one. So I need to go back to these 8s. But first, where are you, Justice? There you are. Romantic efforts rewarded, compromise, treating partner fairly. So, remember what I was talking about on the soul path, that road? And how every time this person chose to work against you or not contact you, Spirit was throwing obstacles in their path. that is confirmed here with the Justice card. It also, oh my gosh. I was going to say it also resembles or represents to me. First of all, we have the World here. So I see like a completion of a cycle. I was going to say in the past, your person could have taken more than they gave you. They could have taken your energy. They could have, you know, you could have given them a lot of love, given them a lot of attention, and perhaps it wasn't reciprocated. And I was going to say you're going to have justice here. And then I see 6 of Pentacles on the bottom, which is, that's also justice. So heavy energy of things coming into balance. 6 is, you know, very important for you guys. Yeah, this is about reciprocity and equal give and take and a balanced connection. There's a lot about balance here, balance being restored. And look, we have the 8 of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands showing us that this person, if you're not already in communication, they are going to reach out. We have 8-8, which to me is so symbolic of the strength card, that bond, Leo energy. And wasn't that the first deck that one of the first cards when I cut? I think it was. I think it was on the bottom of the deck. Anyway, I've been reading it a lot in my readings because I just learned it. But the 8 represents something that cannot be broken, but can also not be created again. The fact that we have 8-8 here makes me believe that you have both been going through transformations. 8 is the dissolution of self. And 8's, I'm reading something here, 8's embody transformation. It dissolves the old version of self and facilitates the creation of a new, more evolved version of reality. And you have 2 8s coming out here. So for me, that's symbolic that you've both grown and that person is going to reach out to you. The 8 of Pentacles also represents, you know, seeing the abundance after putting in work. It's a connection that's worth the work. It is symbolic of choosing, and we see this little panda choosing this pentacle, knowing that it's symbolic of choosing a soul connection or a twin flame connection that you know is challenging, but you have unconditional love. It's a connection that cannot be replaced or recreated with another person. It's you and your person share that. That's it. It can't be destroyed. So yeah. Very beautiful energy here coming in at the end. Definitely communication coming your way, if you haven't had communication already. Now, let me see. How long have I been? I've been 27 minutes. So maybe we'll do... I'm going to do these. I'm not going to do charms and letters today. I'm going to use these cards instead, just to see if there's anything Spirit wants you to hear. Interesting. Oh, stop. Look at what's on the bottom of the deck. We have the Lovers and the Wheel of Fortune. So I was feeling like your person could be having Wheel of Fortune moments. So we have timing, 4 to 8 weeks. During the spring, May 22nd to June 21st. Talkative, adaptable, mental, intellectual, social, versatile, responsive, changeable, witty, inquisitive, flexible, superficial. So you have the Lovers twice here. So you do have, I feel like you have communication coming in, possibly a choice. It did have to happen in divine timing, I'm hearing. We have the Snake, deception, jealousy, betrayal, backstab, toxic, silent treatment, seduction, sexuality, counterproductive. So guys, this is symbolic of how it can feel in a twin flame connection. It could be that, you know, because of communication issues, you felt deceived because of third parties, you felt betrayed. This toxic thing, some readers will say that counterparts aren't toxic, or don't become toxic. That if they're a narcissist, then you're dealing with a false flame. But I actually don't believe that. I actually don't believe that. And the Tower is actually a card that represents twin flame connections, because the energy becomes so toxic that unless that foundation is built really strongly, the Tower comes down. So often twin flames have Tower moments where there's toxic energy and that Tower needs to come down to be rebuilt. Anyway, now I'm rambling. We have Broom 11, which gives me twin flame vibes. Remove unwanted stuff, purging, a clean sweep, delete, total makeover, unavoidable cleanup, restoring harmony. Oh my gosh. So I am getting, with this Broom, remove unwanted stuff, purging, delete. You could have walked away from this person. We did see the 8 of Cups. And this is what has allowed this harmony to, or it's what's going to allow you to come back into harmony. Restoring harmony. 11. Sign. We have break free, tame versus wild, strong emotions, desire, driving force, unbridled sexual energy, freedom, unleash the inner beast. This is interesting energy, this horse. This gives me chariot energy. It gives me this tame versus wild also gives me that energy of the strength card of like when you see someone, a delicate creature and then a scary creature or a wild creature, and it's like, it is like you're taming the beast. Very interesting energy. I know I say that a lot. Clouds, thoughts, problems, doubts, hesitation, beyond view, unclear, confusion, indecision, misunderstandings. So I did say at the very start, this person could have been indecisive, or there could have been arguments, misunderstandings, perhaps communication problems. I do feel when this person comes in, because we saw it with the Lovers here and the High Priestess, I do feel that when they come in, you're going to have to listen to your intuition. And it could cause you to become, you could go into your ego for a bit, and it could be a battle between your ego and your soul. Oh my gosh, we have double rainbow, divine intervention, ascension, perfect timing, serendipity, light codes, promises kept, duality, as above, so below. So I do believe this is happening in divine timing. For some of you, I was hearing, we had that 3 of Cups, that you may run into your person very serendipitously. King of Pentacles, maybe you run into them at work. 3 of Cups, you could run out to them at a social event or when you're out with your friends or at a party. That's just for some of you. We have letter. We have a lot about communication, you guys. Writing, communication, fax, email, mails, notes, records. Oh, I did see that, this one, the email. Making contact, info, written documents. And the last one we have, tree, grounded, fertility, lineage, health, vitality, roots, personal growth, past lives, evolving connection to source. Beautiful. So that is your reading, pile 1. Thank you so much for joining me for another reading. I forgot to mention, I should have mentioned it in the intro. These stim mags, if you use the link that I have in the description box below, or you use the code, you can save money when you order them, and then that money helps support me and my channel. So thank you. Anyway, thank you again for reading. I'm going to go make some dinner now and come back and do number 2. Reading. The pile. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Hello, pile 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this oracle deck with this stuff on it and the blue stim mag toy, fidget toy, this is going to be your reading all about what you need to know about your connection, or what you need to know about love. I'm leaving it pretty open, like I said in the intro, if you stayed to listen to that and my ramblings. I'm not supposed to be here. I just randomly wanted to come on and do a reading, and whenever that happens, I feel like it's because Spirit has a message. So yeah, I just chose a couple of these kind of love oracle decks to see what's happening here. So I hope you're doing well. I went down after pile 1 and I started making supper for Thanksgiving. I have everything ready to go now. And the turkey's cooking, all the vegetables are peeled. So yeah, we're gonna get into the energy and see what you need to hear about whoever's on your mind. All right, so let's go. Okay, so we do have time here. This is interesting. So right away we have holding back, which was, that was the bottom of the deck energy for pile 1 on in a different deck. We have anxious to come forward, hesitation, waiting, stalling, reluctance, wanting to reach out. So I feel like these readings are about people who aren't sure about where their connection's going or the status of it, because there's a lot of this type of energy also in pile 1. So we do have somebody holding back right now. And look, we have inconsistent and time. So this person in the past could have been very inconsistent with you. Contacts on and off, mixed signals, gaps in communication, erratic, flirts, and then ghosts again. That's that Knight of Wands energy, you guys. That's that energy of, you know, non-committal, doesn't stick around. It's like the energy of almost like love bombing and then ducking out of there. And I'm not saying they're doing it on purpose. We do have time passed by, too late, delays, time wasting, no contact, past, been a long time, awkward. So it's been a long time. You guys could have been in no communication for a while. And now this person's wanting to reach out to you, of course, possibly because for some of you, when I split the deck, I saw the card freedom. So you could have walked away from this person, or they could have walked away from you. And, you know, sometimes what happens when we lose something in our life is we level up. I'm not saying you didn't miss this person, but perhaps you were doing okay in your freedom. Maybe you were glowing up a bit. Validation, needing attention, affirmations, shown your desired, recognition, approval from others, ego stroke. This is interesting. You could have needed validation from this person, because what I'm getting is that this person was very inconsistent with you and you didn't have any kind of security. And perhaps whenever they came in, or perhaps now they're messaging you, I don't know the current situation, but, you know, you want to be shown that you're desired by this person. You want them to want you. You want them to choose you. You want them to come back and contact you and stay. It could be that maybe you have low self-esteem and external validation is what makes you feel good. So perhaps, you know, perhaps your love language is affirmations, words of comfort. But I don't think this person was giving you the validation you needed. And I feel like at one point you probably asked for it and they didn't give it to you. And yeah, this situation became stuck and stagnant and possibly, you know, no contact. It could have become stagnant to a point where there was a tower moment to break that stagnant energy, to get things moving again. What else does pile 2 need to hear? Look at this. We have player and deceit and that inconsistent. So lots of Knight of Wands energy. Juggles, options, games, flirty, sweet talker, on and off, goes through a lot of people. And we have deceit, lies, cheating, affairs, secretive, dishonesty, behind your back, untrustworthy, hiding things. So this could be somebody that you've dealt with in your past. I don't see where it's going yet. There is... Oh, now I see where it's going. You could be seeing someone else. This is the energy of this past person wanting to reach out to you. I feel like they pick up the phone and almost call you, or perhaps they start a text message and write it and then are like, no, I'm just going to delete that. And possibly sometimes when they communicate with you, it's very short, but I feel like they're trying behind the scenes. They're typing and deleting, typing and deleting. We do have deceit and player here, which shows me that you were dealing with someone very inconsistent, possibly immature, possibly had other options. There could have been a karmic. There could have been, you know, cheating even. And I will say, I'm not here to condone cheating. And if you don't want to forgive somebody that cheated on you and you're ready to let them go, then let them go. Don't badmouth them in the comment section, because anyway, when you do that, that's you holding on to that negative energy. Anyway, these deceitful players do grow and evolve and grow up. But I'm not going to say too much about that, because when I start defending people, I get backlash in my comment section. So what I see here is I feel like right now you're on the dating scene, perhaps, or you know the energy I was talking about, how when a connection like this ends or someone walks away, even if they leave you, you go through a glow up. And I feel like your person is seeing you as 9 of Pentacles right now. So we have on the dating scene, dating apps, exploring connections, going out, trying to meet someone single. So we're going to see what else comes out, because this is what you need to hear. And this is telling me that you possibly could be thinking about dating, or perhaps you're already back to dating after this person. Like I said, it's possible that we're going to see something other than this person coming forward. We're just going to have to wait to see where this energy goes. I do feel like, you know, maybe you're ready to welcome a new love if it's not going to be this person. If this person's not going to level up and come forward, then, you know, get out of the way, please. Let's push you out the window and open the door. What else do you need to hear? We have masking and sabotage. So hiding true self, protection, camouflaging, social acceptance doesn't show people the real them. And sabotage, self-sabotage, destructive, blocking success, creating issues, pushing away, ruining chances. So your person could have been, I'm hearing that they could have been, with all this Knight of Wands energy, if you resonate with counterparts, I'm hearing that your person, this fly, I swear, he wants his own YouTube channel or something. The energy that I'm getting is this person, when they first met you, because this Knight of Wands energy is coming out, to me, that's very symbolic that when they first met you, they had a very strong connection to you, one that intimidated them. It made them scared, because they were always thinking about you, and they were always... I feel like they were threatened by you and your intensity and this intense connection. Perhaps you're like really intuitive and you would say things that would creep them out, like you would know what was going on with them. Or perhaps you knew that there were deceits and lies. Perhaps you said to them, like, I feel like you're keeping something from me. I feel like maybe there's somebody else. And they were like, oh no, there's no one else. You're crazy. Anyway, our gut doesn't lie. Anyway, I feel like in their own way, they hid how they truly felt here. And they protected themselves. It's interesting that the masking card is coming out with sabotage, because that's what we do when we're trying to protect ourselves and we're sabotaging things. That's what happens when we act from that hurt place, that 5 of Swords energy. We sabotage things for ourselves and we don't even realize we're doing it. So yeah. I do feel like your person was intimidated by the feelings they had for you here. The X. The X. Not over an ex, unresolved, still healing, past relationship, third party, hurt badly. What is that? There's like a little... Do you guys see that? That's weird. There's a little imperfection on the card. Maybe you guys are, you know, perfectly imperfect. I don't know. Anyway, there could have been an ex or a third party here. It is confirmed on this card. But this is also showing us that your person hasn't... They're still healing. They're still attached to you energetically, and possibly you're still attached to them. What else for pile 2? Yep, that's the card I saw when I first cut the deck. That's the one I was talking about. Values independence, flexibility, likes freedom, no restrictions, wants to be single, self-reliant. I feel like this is you right now. You've elevated. You're now thankful for your independence. You don't feel held back by this connection anymore. You don't feel controlled by it. This is very, you know, if you resonate with divine counterparts, this is when the divine feminine steps into acceptance and either walks away from a connection or stops chasing. And look, we have an apology. So I do believe after you elevate that this person, you know, they know what they did was wrong to you, whatever that was. We have apology, knows they owe an apology, in the wrong, acknowledgement, admitting mistakes, justification, knows ball is in their court to act. So yeah, what we're seeing, I think, this is you and this is your person. And through reflection, through space and time, they are feeling regret here. I believe I saw regret on the bottom of the deck. And possibly you have walked away from this, or you're an Empress energy. This does remind me of the Empress. So we have bored here. For those of you who resonate with a third party, I believe that perhaps they thought they could find what they needed or what was easier in someone else, and they found that connection quite boring. Lost interest, no spark, turned off, not feeling it, detached, no effort, no longer invested, routine-like, not bothered, dull, uninterested. No longer invested. So they could not be invested in this connection. For some of you, I'm hearing that there was a past person that they chose over you, and it didn't go anywhere, like fizzled out. It was like lust, I'm hearing, or just their ego needing to be stroked. Look, approval from others, ego stroke. They could have went to a third party for validation. Very interesting here. But they quickly became bored with that person. Yeah, we have guilty, guilty conscience, guilt-ridden, remorseful, ashamed, sorry. Spirit, anything else we need to see here about what's coming or what they need to hear? Oh, look at this. Your answers might lie in the tarot. We have greed, grass is greener syndrome. So there could have been a third party or a past person where they were like, maybe that was easier. Maybe the grass is greener on the other side. And what happens when you go over to the grass on the other side? All of a sudden the other grass looks more appealing. Taking what you have for granted, jumping ship, never satisfied, looks better than what I have. So this person could have jumped ship on this connection because of the intensity. You could have caught them. They could have been like extremely guilty and ran. We have ignored. They could have ghosted you here. Ghosted, discarded, abandoned, no contact, no reply, cut off, stop texting, slowly ghosting, no effort to continue talking. So that's either your person's energy or it's yours after this person hurt you. Unfinished. Look at that. Unfinished business, things unsaid, feels it's not complete, loose ends, needing answers, can't forget, incomplete, could it have worked? Oh, for some of you who resonate with counterparts, you are both feeling this energy here because you're mirroring. But I feel like both of you feel like this isn't finished. And I do feel like your person chose wrong. And at this point, they know the ball's in their court. They know it's up to them to apologize, to make things right, to make amends. And for you, it's going to be about what your intuition tells you to do about this person, because once they come in, then the ball is in your court. One last card. Cold. Distant, no emotion, aloof, no affection, withdrawn, detached, shutting out, pushing away. I'm hearing some of you are in your Queen of Swords energy, and possibly you're not open to hearing from this person. Like, even if this person did reach out, you might still be embodying that Queen of Swords, that cold, you know what you want, and until this person can level up and be that, you are not doing this. You are not, you know, defrosting your heart for some weird reason. I'm hearing that. You could have also became more distant after this person ghosted you, like with good reason. Oh, we have avoidant. Your person could have been avoidant attachment. So as you like attach to them, maybe you're anxious attachment. And as you like said, why are you being inconsistent? Why aren't you giving? Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? They could have learned to avoid this connection to protect themselves. Again, I'm not here to stick up for them. I'm here to stick up for you. You're the one that I want to protect. We do have justice on the bottom right away. So I believe this person wants justice here. I feel like they're weighing the options of communicating with you right now. They're up and down, weighing the options. We have 10 of Pentacles that came out as well. Thinking about you long term. Queen of Cups, missing your love. Missing your love. You could be Queen of Swords right now. Very cold with this person. And they're missing that warm, loving energy you brought to their life. Well, they shouldn't have messed it up. You should have behaved. But I also believe everything happens for a reason. So perhaps there is a higher reason to all this. I'm going to stop gaslighting myself. There is a higher reason to everything that happens. So, all right. So I can't remember if I cut it. We're going to do, what do you need to know about this? This is just kind of an open, shorter reading. So we'll see what comes out. Stay, little card, stay. All right. Maybe you ask this person to stay. Okay, so right now we have the Tower on the bottom. So like I said, your person could be experiencing Tower moments in their life right now. The Tower also represents to me, I feel like this person wants to rebuild this foundation. But the Tower can also represent toxicity within a connection where there's lots of Tower moments. And especially in twin flame connections, I was listening to a podcast about twin flame cards, and the Tower came up, and it talked about how until the twin flame counterparts build a strong enough foundation, then all of their triggers are going to knock that foundation down. And that's why there's so many Tower moments and connections like this until you build the right foundation for it. Anyway, let's see what you need to hear about this connection. What do you need to hear about this person? Oh my gosh. I can't make that up. For those of you who resonate with twin flames, look at this. Here's your advice. We have Four of Wands confirming this could possibly be your twin flame. 1111. Four of Wands is about union, and it's about marriage and commitment. And I find it very interesting that we have the Knight of Pentacles here, because if you follow me, you know I talk a lot about that Knight of Pentacles and about how that's the knight that we want coming back in. This is the knight. It's not it's not the Knight of Swords who's hot and cold. The Knight of Pentacles is more focused, and they know they want this, and it's slow moving energy, but it's good energy. It's good energy for them to be in. I also feel like right now while your person is working their way back to you, that you have this journey of self-love that, you know, you're on for yourself, learning how to fill your own cup up. Maybe you gave all your love away to this person, Queen of Cups. Maybe you overgave and your cup was empty and you felt depleted, and now you're working on your own self-love. But right away we have Four of Wands. So Spirit's saying this is a very important connection here. One that's, you know, it really, this person I feel has realized that you are their Four of Wands. What else does pile two need to hear? Clarity. Yeah, I was saying this person knows you're their Four of Wands, and we have King of Swords, which the King of Swords knows. And the King of Swords isn't coming from an over-emotional place. They're not coming from a sappy heart place. They're not coming from lust. This is clarity. This is your person having clarity that you are the person they want union with, whatever that means to you guys, whether that's living together, dating, being exclusive. This person is looking at you with clarity after, you know, they hurt you. I know they hurt you. I know it. Look, Knight of Wands. They have clarity about their Knight of Wands ways. I told you. I was getting Knight of Wands. I told you. This is fire energy. Yeah, and how their Knight of Wands ways, you know, was the final nail in the coffin. Is that the expression? I don't know. But this person knows they chose wrong. And like I said, I feel like they've been experiencing the backlash from the universe for it. I also feel like they have clarity about how they were with you in the past and how they were hot and cold and in and out and confusing and hurtful. So we have air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Look, Knight of Wands, Death, and Ten of Wands. Like, they know this was the factor here that made this all come crumbling down, was their player ways. What else do you need to know about this connection? What do you need to know? We have Ace of Pentacles coming out with a bunch of cards. I'm only going to take the Ace of Pentacles. I didn't look at the other ones. So we have Ace of Pentacles and Judgment. So Ace of Pentacles is about an offer. It's about a new start. And we have Judgment. So I feel like this person, you know how we talked about the ball being in their court? That is that Judgment energy. They know they were the ones that messed up. And they know they're the only ones that can make it right. Judgment also is symbolic of a spiritual awakening or an awakening towards a spiritual connection. The Ace of Pentacles can be a gift that comes in divine timing, because often we see it coming out of the air, out of a cloud, just a hand appearing out of a cloud. It can also symbolize proposal. So this person might want to live together with that Four of Wands energy, or they might want to propose to you. They're definitely seeing you clearly. I see the Ten of Cups wanting to show itself there. Hello, Ten of Cups. We'll see you when this person's got their poop together. I also saw the Empress. Oh my gosh. So very beautiful energy. Now, this does confirm the ball is in their court. Ears are ringing as confirmation. Why are my ears ringing? Interesting. This is saying the ball is in their court to come forward, and then it's going to be in your court. So are you going to forgive this person, work on it, or are you going to move on by yourself? Queen of Wands, interesting. This can symbolize a third party. They made the wrong judgment call. They chose wrong. Why did they choose the Queen of Wands when they could have chose the Empress, their Nine of Cups, their wish fulfillment? It's, to me, I'm feeling, and no hate against you if you're a fire sign. But what I'm seeing here is they had their chance and they chose wrong. And now they've had their judgment day, I'm hearing. Third party energy, possibly. That could also be you. That is a very attractive fire energy. There doesn't have to be a third person here, is what I mean. One more card, Spirit, for what they need to know. One more card for what they need to know. Six of Swords. So that one, oh my gosh, stop. 6, 6. It's crazy. Anyway, this is, to me, this shows maybe there's still inner work that needs to be done, but this is reconciliation. This is getting back together. This is moving forward together after healing. Queen of Pentacles, beautiful. So what this is telling us is you do have the chance to reconnect here. 6 of Swords is about moving into calmer waters with someone. It can be about reconnecting after a disconnect. The 6 of Cups is past life energy. It's soulmate energy. It's, reconciliation. It's union. And 6s are about harmony and union. And you have 2 6s here. What's very interesting is pile 1 had 2 8s in this position, and you have 2 6s. Anyway, just saying. 6s balances all the previous numbers, bringing them into united harmony. Conscious awareness brings the question of who am I, and intuition. Interesting. So yeah, this does symbolize, that symbolizes healing this wound. And if you guys resonate with counterparts, that is what this bond is about. It's about healing each other. It's about, yes, this person hurt you, and no, we're not condoning hurting. No, we're not sweeping things under the rug. What we're talking about here is nothing like that. We're talking about someone who hurts you, and you don't put up with it, and you stand in your power, and you choose you, and you walk away, or you don't put up with it, and they get frustrated, and they walk away. And then you grow, and they grow, and then they change, and they come back. And you've seen a little bit of a change, so you give them another chance. And you see, oh yes, they have changed a bit. Sometimes the change is very slow. Sometimes you can see it right away. But in that sense, we learn how to be patient. As divine feminines, we learn what unconditional love is all about. And that's what it is. It's love without conditions. It's so frustrating to me when people say they unconditionally love someone, and then they throw a bunch of conditions on it. Unconditional love means you love them no matter what. And that's why when we reach Empress energy and we're healed, we no longer have anger towards them. And that's when we master unconditional love. Because even if this person hurt you, if you unconditionally love them, then you would continue to love them even apart. Does that make sense? I'm kind of thinking about the people who hold in all this anger and resentment towards past people and then spew it out in my comment section. That shows me that you're carrying around that negative energy, and that's part of the feminine journey as well, is to, I don't know how to explain it, but if you're bitter towards this person and you're unforgiving and you have your walls up, then that person is never going to change, and Spirit's never going to send them back for another chance. Anyway, I don't want to offend anybody by what I'm saying, but it is a thing. And it's a way that feminines block, even masculines block connections and don't even know they're blocking them. And then they wonder why their person isn't coming back. Anyway, I'm going on a rant and I'm going to stop myself. I'm going to see any advice for you. Any advice? Any advice? 9 of Wands. We have the Empress card. So for a lot of you, I do feel like you're embodying Empress energy. You're focusing on yourself, and that's what's pulling this person in. We do have the 9 of Wands, which is, keep going. It's interesting this came out though, because I was just going on a rant about people who have high walls up and holding on to resentment and keeping those defenses up. And I feel like this is advice to let some of those down, to embody this Empress energy. That's unconditional love. That's nurturing. That's, if this person showed up tomorrow needing you, even if they hurt you, you would help them because you unconditionally love them. And as the Empress loves, accepts, nurtures, but she doesn't chase. So anyway, I feel like why I went on that rant was for a reason. For example, I know somebody in real life who constantly tries to play games with their ex and get their attention and get them in trouble and set traps for them and talks badly about them and badmouths them and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And all that says to me energetically is that they still care for that person because they're holding on to resentment. If they didn't care, they would heal, rise above, forgive, move on. Anyway, it's a whole thing. And I hate to say it like this because I don't want to seem harsh, but we're so often bad-mouthing the masculines and saying it's them that needs to change. It's them that needs to change, and it's them that needs to do this, and it's them that needs to do that, and they need to reach out to us. And sometimes it's us. We're blocking it and we don't even know because we have ideas and expectations. And anyway, again, I'm ranting now. I'm not meaning to rant. Look, we have the devil. Oh my gosh. This is just confirming what I was saying. I was saying that this person hurt you. So, these walls are up. And what did I say? If this person came back tomorrow, do you have unconditional love for them? If they came back like this, crying and saying, I feel trapped, I need help, I know I hurt you, would you say to them, like, you cheated on me and this and that, and blah, blah, blah? Or would you open your heart to them? And that is the energy that you need to embody in order for them to heal and come back. Does that make sense? So if you're in that energy of that person deserves nothing and I hope they rot and all the other things I hear, then why would spirit help them to heal, to come back? Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. Oh my gosh. The devil. See, this person hurt you. But I know some of you have unconditional love for this person. I know that I have empresses out there that know exactly what I'm talking about. Any other advice? I'm like all hot. I'm sorry. I'm like sweating. I hope I didn't offend anyone by saying that. It's just, it is very negative energy to be carrying around for someone that you don't care about. And I'm not even saying pile 2 that you're doing that. I'm saying I've seen it in my comment section. Anyway, maybe some of you are doing that. Maybe some of you need to learn forgiveness. Okay, so we have these 2 coming out. I do believe you're going to be hearing from this person. This is about communication, and this is your advice. And I'm also hearing that there needs to be... There's a reason I went on that rant, and I do feel for some of you, you hold on to grudges about what this person did. We saw the devil and the 3 of Swords, so that tells us there was heartbreak, there was toxicity, possibly cheating, possibly addictions, possibly codependency. And I do feel like Spirit's not going to help this person heal if you have your walls up. And if you are still in this 10 of Swords energy where you feel like you've been stabbed in the back, you feel like somebody's, you feel broken and you have resentment. And Spirit's saying, as long as you have that, it's going to stop movement in this connection. I have tried to explain it to people in my personal connections. When they say, why isn't my person reaching out? Are you ready for them to reach out? Are you ready to embrace them? Are you ready to forgive them? Because if your walls are up and you're angry and resentful, then you're not ready. And that is why it's not happening. And anyway, I know I sound like I'm crazy, but it's an actual thing. We do have the King of Wands, so I do feel like, going from the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands, I feel like your person has grown here, and you can let your guard down a little with this person. One last card of advice. This is also about an ego death, and that is your ego, the one that holds resentment, the one that holds grudges, the one that tells you that they're a loser or that they'll do it again or that they haven't changed. That is your ego. And I feel like Spirit's saying, until you put down these walls and have this ego death, this communication can't come in. For those of you who are not resonating with that, because we do have this Nine of Wands in the Empress. So I do believe some of you are already embodying Empress energy. And this is a message to keep going, to not give up. This is like the final push I'm hearing. And for those of you who aren't resonating with having grudges and angry feelings about this person, the Ten of Swords kind of shows me as advice that this person had to, as I'm saying it, it's confirmed right here, this person had to complete something or had to have an ego death, or you had to have the ego death before there could be communication. But there is something here about this person maybe even ending that other connection before they can communicate with you. And the Two of Wands does represent, you know, in one of my other decks, the person's holding the world. And it represents when you get to this point where you have to make a move, that world represents something that needs to change. So like if this person was a player, obviously they would need to heal that before they could move forward. So Two of Wands, I do feel like this is saying that change will happen. And then this progresses into the Three of Wands, which is planning and forward motion. We do have clarity here, breakthrough moment. So I do believe your person has a breakthrough, or even you if you're resonating with that other energy. Anyway, I hope I didn't offend anyone. So instead of, I went on a little bit of a rant. Instead of doing oracle cards and charms and letters, I'm going to do this deck because I meant for this to be a quick reading. And this will give us signs. It'll also give us some other messages of maybe what's happening, some number synchronicities. We'll see what comes out. What does pile 2 need to hear? What does pile 2 need to hear? What does pile 2 need to hear? We have justice. What does pile 2 need to hear? What does pile 2 need to hear? I'm singing, apparently. I'm singing to you, pile 2. I'm going to take that. There's a reason I stopped there. What does pile 2 need to hear today? No bottom of the deck energy. Interesting. So we have 25, death, rebirth, immortal, catalyst, heart awakening, rise up from the ashes, total transformation, complete renewal. I told you, your person is going through an awakening. We have the death card, more about death and rebirth. Within 3 to 6 months, Scorpio could be relevant. Lots about death and rebirth here. We have Wolverine, fierce, unpredictable, wild, power struggles, assertive, possessive, determined, elusive, renegade, fearless. So your person, this could sound like your person's shadow self. You guys could have had power struggles together. We have Lily. Ooh, this is Empress energy. Established, ambition, experience, sexuality, achievement, longevity, mature, career, virtue, development, retired. We have feminine energy. You are the person you know, girlfriend, fiance, spouse, love interest, feminine energy. This also equals 11. So divine feminine energy, and, you know, makes us think of the Empress. There's a lot about the Empress in your reading. Ooh, yes, the time has come. Culmination of effort, which is 8 of Pentacles. Completion, abundance, fulfillment, release, fruits of your labor, focus on your needs, harvest, moving on. We also have the moon here, so divine feminine. Very beautiful energy. We have 50-50, things are fluid. Intuitive, healing, artistic, emotional, flowing, compassion, enchanting, sensitive, diving deep, romantic, mystic, fantasy, dreams. You could be having dreams about this person. This is like temperance energy. Things are fluid. The energy flowing naturally. That's, I think, what's coming up for you guys. Sees through the facade. Didn't I say you could have been like, you could have known about the deceit before this person even told you because you're intuitive? Sees through the facade, wise, aware, observant, secrets lifted, insights, knows what's going on, explore the unknown. I'm sorry if you can hear my kids screaming and whooping. Sounds like they're barking. Explore the unknown, and this equals 7, which is chariot energy. So it's possible that, you know, you have to go forward with this person not knowing how it's going to end, not knowing if they're going to hurt you again. We have the devil. We did see the devil in your reading. Within a year during the winter, December 22nd to January 21st. So this person could have healed some toxic traits about themselves. I had to pause it because my kids were too loud. I couldn't think. Oh, problem solver, curious, asks questions, adaptable, creative, entrepreneur, mischievous, scavenger, resourceful, clever. This could be, this is 6, so lover's energy. This could be how you felt about your person. Like they could have seemed mischievous, maybe sneaky, I'm hearing. And yeah, the first one out and the one we're ending with, we do have justice. So for some of you, this could be happening in 1 to 2 weeks during the fall, from September 22nd to October 21st. And harmony and balance. This can also be this person bringing justice to you by taking accountability. So pile 2, that is your reading. I'm sorry for the rant. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. I don't want to hurt your feelings. I was that person, which is why I feel so strongly about it. I used to be that person who labeled my person with rotten names and pushed them away and wouldn't forgive them. And in the end, I realized it was me that was blocking everything by being like that. But anyway, take it as it resonates. And I hope you guys all have a fabulous weekend, and I am sending you lots of love and light from Canada. Bye. Hello, pile 3, and welcome to your reading. This is going to be a general love reading. I have no idea what it's going to be about. I'm leaving it very open for spirit. Pile 2 was interesting. So yeah, if you chose pile 3 and you chose the pastel stim mags, oh my gosh, I love these things so much. This is going to be a reading. That's my favorite set, the pastel set. And yeah, this deck is a little different as well, so I'm interested to see what happens here with this reading. Ooh, we have history, past connection, person from the past, unfinished business. That seems to be the going theme around here, you guys. I kind of feel like I made a joke the other day that I'm like the Grim Reaper of hope. Like, you know how the Grim Reaper comes when, I don't even know when the Grim Reaper comes. Is it death? I feel like I'm the Grim Reaper of union or something. Like, I'm the Grim Reaper of hope. When you need hope that your person is coming back. I just feel like I channel a lot of, oh my gosh, we have awakening, spiritual awakening, rebirth. So I do channel a lot of this energy, you guys, and I will tell you that, you know, maybe some of you have already experienced your person coming back. I love the updates I get from people. My person came back. My person reached out. Not only that, but a lot of you, you know, learn from how to work with the energy, and it does help, right? When you learn how to work with it, it helps it flow. It's amazing. Anyway, sending love to all of you. Green eyes could be relevant. Green, sparkly eyes, jade. I have green eyes. All right, so again, we're keeping this open. I have no idea how this is gonna go. Jesus, take the wheel. I'm sorry if you're religious, and I'm not joking. It's a song. I was just quoting a song. Ooh. That one went right across the floor. So we have insomnia, no sleep, waking up in the night, exhausted. This could be you if you are going through a spiritual awakening or things are moving in this connection. Sometimes right before contact, right before reconnection, we start waking up at like 3 in the morning, 3 to 5, I think. We wake up in the middle of the night. We can't sleep. Maybe you don't have much of an appetite. This could also be your person's energy. This is 9 of Swords energy, so Aries, Leo. No. not. I said, I was thinking of air, so I said Aries. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Anyway. What else does pile 3 need to hear? What else does pile 3 need to hear? Where was that? I thought a card flipped over. Oh, it did. There we go. Oh my goodness, pile 3. Pile 3? What is happening? Oh my gosh, what is happening? We saw the history card. These cards are crazy. Look at this. We have insomnia, and I was talking about just before your person returns that you go through this change where you're losing sleep. It's because that's when the veil between the 3D and the 5D is the thinnest. And that's when like our higher selves communicate and try and speak to us. So if you're waking up in the middle of the night, pay attention to those thoughts. You have somebody reaching out here. It's very interesting because I wasn't even going to do a reading today. And I told my family, I'm not doing a reading today. And then I went upstairs and I like snuck in a pile. And then I snuck in another pile. And then I was like, okay, guys, I'm doing a reading now. Like I'm doing a pick a card apparently. Anyway, what's interesting is I wasn't going to do it. And all of these piles have had very strong messages about someone from the past. So very interesting. So we have return, come back, reconnect, reach out. Look, we have butterfly. Oh my gosh, I can't. Pile 3, we have insomnia, we have return. So maybe your person has recently returned. I don't know. We have reconcile, get back together, reconnect, reach out. You have 2 cards about reconnecting and reaching out. So the fact that there's 2 makes me believe that you are open to this, you are ready for this. And when this person comes in, you are ready to push on your side of that heart. We have butterfly, transformation, glow up, beautiful change. So I do believe this person has changed. I feel like you may have changed too, because in these connections, when we separate to work on ourselves, we glow up. I feel like in the past, this person wasn't serious. They could have been non-committal, because look at this. And this is, you know, we have the yin yang, settling down, stable, solid foundation. This also gives me 4 of Wands energy, you guys, with those eyes. So I do feel like when this person comes back in, you're seeing a huge change in them. They could be talking about, you know, moving in together, settling down together. I already know that I have the marriage card here. So we have hazel eyes, hazel, bright eyes, green, brown tones. So we have hazel and green eyes. Doesn't have to be. We have luck, good luck, positive outcome. So this connection has a positive outcome. I'm seeing wedding. I'm seeing, oh my gosh, this is like, look at the 4 love hearts. It reminds me of, you know, 4 of Wands. With the 4-leaf clover, you guys could have met very serendipitously. Look, we have marriage, wedding, public declaration of love, proposal. Oh my goodness. I am so interested to see who these readings resonate with. This is a very positive one. This is like, all of these are very positive signs of this moving forward. I feel like maybe for some of you, you're already reconnecting, and it's just growing as time goes by. I feel like there was a disconnect and there was a return. For some of you, you haven't heard from this person yet, but you will. Marriage, wedding, public declaration. I already read it. Romance, fairy tale love, show off, wine and dine. Guys, do you know what I'm discovering? I'm discovering that the fairy tales that we listen to, a lot of them are very symbolic to twin flames. And let me explain if you resonate with twin flames. I'm watching movies lately. I don't normally watch movies, and all of a sudden I'm being called to watch like romantic movies. And I've always had this thing where I watch romantic movies. And you know, in movies, how it just seems so fairy tale, and there's always like, you know, a blockage that they overcome and then they're together. Anyway, I've been watching movies with new eyes, with twin flame eyes to be precise. And like, I don't know why I'm bringing this up, but yesterday I watched The Lake House, and oh my gosh, my mind was blown. My mind was blown. Synchronicities in that movie. And I don't know if you know what that movie's about, but it's about, I think, counterparts who have to work. Like they're in different timelines and they have to work together to find each other, basically. My mind was blown. I've watched that movie before and never saw it the way that I saw it yesterday, and how it really was divine timing for the two of them. Anyway, my point is that when I think about these fairy tales, they're not happy. Like, so fairy tale love doesn't mean perfect love. Fairy tale love to me kind of resembles challenging love. You know, it's a story where you could write a book about it because so much happens. And growing up, I thought fairy tale love was just like happily ever after. But to me, fairy tale love has ups and downs, and it has blockages, and it has monsters, and it has battles, and it has awakenings and realizations, and I could go on all day. Anyway, today I started watching The Wedding Planner. And again, serendipitous meeting. He's in a connection. I'm not spoiling the movie. He's in a connection. She does something, in my opinion, that is that of a light worker. She helps people plan weddings. Anyway, I'm watching it and I'm just blown away by it. I have no idea why I went on that rant, but pile 3, you're used to my rants, I'm sure. We have fate, meant to be, trust, divinely guided. Beautiful. Look at all these pretty cards. You guys have such a nice reading. This was in reverse when I was taking cards off the bottom. That's why I stopped. We have blockages, detours, delays, which, you know, me flipping it over in reverse really shows me that this blockage is done and that you guys are moving on. Beautiful. Okay, so we have signs here. So confirmation, that flipped over when I was shuffling. Awakening, spiritual awakening, rebirth, possibly for both of you for this connection. We have birds, so if you're seeing a lot of birds, or these could be symbols and synchronicities. Robin, crows, magpies. I don't know if I told you guys this, but when I went to see my counterpart, they live in an area of Canada where there's a lot of magpies, and I just love magpies. Because, you know, there's a little bit of blue on them, but they're mainly black and white. Anyway, so magpies could be significant here. I also have a card that they use magpies to represent 4 of Wands. So yeah, we have awakening, we have birds. This also gives me this bird, this dove, holding this thing. It's almost like extending an olive branch. Doves are also about union and reconciliation, and I'm also hearing forgiveness. We have signs, synchronicities, repeating numbers, feathers, butterflies. 1111, 222, 555 could be relevant. Say how you feel, talk about it, speak up. So Spirit's saying if you're not in communication with this person when they come in, tell them how you feel. And if you are with this person, tell them how you feel. If you love them, tell them how you feel. Express that love, grow that bond, fan that flame. Pile 2 is a bit heavy. This is nice, and this is a nice energy to sit in. We have vacation, holiday, rest, break, chill out. And look, I'm talking about chilling out in this pile. Like, it's a nice energy to sit in. It's like I'm on vacation. Maybe you and this person take a vacation. In the past, look at this. You could have been in a situationship. What are we? No label, uncertain. And we have this person coming in. They know what they want now. And I think you know what you want. One more card. Brown eyes. So we have everybody but blue eyes. It doesn't matter if your person has blue eyes. Oh my gosh, stop. Oh my gosh. I love when stuff like that happens. It doesn't matter if your person doesn't have or has blue eyes. Well, now we're all here. Everybody's eyes are here. They've got their eye on you. So we've had all the eye colors. Unless, you know, you have purple eyes, then that's amazing. I wish I had purple eyes. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see what your tarot says. Oh my gosh, new beginning. Ace of Cups. Oh my gosh, I'm so giggly and happy. Please invite me to the wedding. I don't know why I said that. I feel like you're gonna get married. Invite me, please. Oh my gosh, we have the King of Cups. All right. These cards are very slippery, so what do you need to hear about love today? Oh my gosh, we have the Six of Pentacles. So for some of you, I do believe that you are in the middle of trying to you're in the middle. How messy is that? Oh well. You're in the middle of trying to make this work. I feel like if you aren't, you're about to hear from this person, and Spirit's saying to trust in this, that this is, you know, that energy of justice, that things will be more balanced now, that perhaps this person has time to give to you now, or the time to, you know, really invest themselves in this connection. This can also symbolize possibly having help from like a therapist to balance their wounds, their triggers. I'm also getting the feeling that there could be children involved for some of you, and your families come together, or maybe you meet their children or they meet your children. I also want to say we do have Six of Pentacles coming in with the Seven of Cups. So in the past, this person could have made you feel like an option, and you know, when they come in, they're going to make you feel like you're the chosen one, like they want to reciprocate all the feelings that you had for them. The Seven of Cups can also talk about communicating in the 5D. So if you're having sleepless nights, your person is as well. Because you're up communicating in the 5D. You guys are partying it up there. Maybe you're having dinner. Maybe you're having some times. Maybe you're nurturing each other. We have the Empress. So you could be, this is Taurus and Libra. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be a mother here. I am getting heavy mother energy for some of you. This is also symbolic of you could have really entered into Empress energy, where you were in complete acceptance that whatever will be, and all the other corny cliches we use, like if it's meant to be, it'll happen. If I let this person go, and it's meant to be, they will come back to me. You know, you possibly had to wait a very long time. We do have that divine timing card. So you could have been waiting a while, but very beautiful energy. This also shows me that, you know, you are this person's Empress. Doesn't matter the gender. They're drawn to you in the way of, I was just going to say nobody else compares to you. They're drawn to you in the sense that nobody else compares to you, because nobody else compares to your energy. And we do see the Death card here showing us that, you know, there was an ending here between the two of you. And your person possibly, I'm not saying, this is only if you know. Like if you know your person had somebody else that they, you know, explored things with. That's just for some of you. They found out pretty quick that your energy, or sorry, this person's energy didn't compare to your energy, because it doesn't matter how, what I'm hearing is that's interesting. It doesn't matter how beautiful somebody else is. It doesn't matter how attractive someone else is, how confident someone else is. In your person's eyes, you are the Empress. So nobody will ever compare to you. Even if you look at someone and you think they're so much prettier than me and they're so much whatever than me. To your person, no, they're not. There could have been an ending where you had to embody Empress energy and move on. But maybe you kept your heart open for this person, so Spirit sent them back. We do have Knight of Wands, which shows me your person could have been a player. This is hot and cold energy, in and out, runs from commitment. We do have them coming in serious about commitment now. So they have leveled up, and we have Justice. So, you know, I feel like they made the wrong judgment call at some point, and things became imbalanced. There's something about imbalance here. And, you know, perhaps you needed to be alone to learn how to love yourself more and to raise your own vibration. And perhaps this person needed to heal and see that, you know, this energy of, I wonder what else is out there. I don't want to settle down. Maybe they've, you know, fed this energy now and they realize, well, there's nothing else out there. I do get the feeling that for some of you, this person could be, I'm hearing self-absorbed, or they may seem self-absorbed to you. Again, that self-absorbedness, that's their shadows. And sometimes if you are like me and you were raised to see any kind of self-love as selfish, then you could see just somebody picking themselves, protecting their energy as selfish and arrogant, which I'm guilty of because I didn't understand. Anyway, what else do you need to hear? We have Judgment. So it's funny because I almost was talking about Judgment when I saw the Justice card. I was going to say, I think I did say they made the wrong judgment call somewhere along the way. This is symbolic of an awakening. What's really interesting is we do have the Queen of Swords here. So you could have cut this person off. You could be protecting yourself from this person right now. I am hearing that if you stood in your authentic truth about this person's priorities, about commitment, maybe there was a separation, that this is what caused this person's awakening. And this is what I talk about when people say, you know, you're condoning toxic behavior. No, I am not. I'm condoning cutting them off. Like, this is it. Cut them off. Don't put up with it. And we cut them off, and what happens? They awaken, and we don't take them back until they show us that they've changed. Anyway, I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it, Spirit. So let's ask for advice for you. Advice. The Nine of Wands came out. So to me, that's like, keep going. We have Temperance. So we had the Nine of Wands, and which is don't give up. Why do I keep hearing Nightmare Before Christmas? I hear Jack, try again. Don't give up. All together, you know, anyway. Temperance is, you know, it's about divine timing. It's about patience. It's about healing. When I talk about counterparts, I will tell people, like, imagine you each have a cup. You're holding one cup, your person's holding another cup, and you have this amazing energy that you need to share between you. And it's very difficult with another person to like balance that, to have that energy go into their cup, back into their cup. It's like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, have you ever gotten bored and swished water from cup to cup to cup to cup? If you're not in a good place, that water ends up everywhere. And that's what happens when there's an imbalance. When somebody starts giving more, the other person's cup, I wish I had my deck to show you what I mean. When you give, it causes this person's cup to start overflowing, and yours starts draining. Yours starts being more empty because they can't hold up that cup enough to pour it back in. Because, and I'm not saying it's your fault for giving love. I'm saying that's what temperance is. We both have to grow and heal and learn how to exchange energy very balanced and in harmony. Because until we do that, that water is just going to end up all over the floor. Like, look, this guy is sitting in a puddle of water. I need to get my other deck so I can show you what I mean. That little panda is sitting in a puddle of water. There it is. right there. And it's with justice. To me, that's very symbolic. This is what I mean, though. If you're giving so much to this person that the energy can't get back to you, it becomes unbalanced. Anyway, very interesting. Any other advice for you? We did have the Ace of Wands on the bottom. So that does symbolize a spiritual awakening, which we had. It symbolizes a fresh start in a spiritual connection. So a fresh start in a twin flame connection. We have King of Cups. So King of Cups is one that I saw a few times during your readings. I don't know if I want to take all those. Do I? Spirit's telling me to look at them. I'm taking them. So yeah, we have, oh, that was a surprise. Oh my goodness, very interesting. I did see this cup. So we have this person still has deep love for you. This is divine masculine energy, so the Emperor. So I do feel like this person is either in that energy and you guys are talking, or they're about to be in the energy where they take action towards you. We do have, for your advice, the Chariot, the Three of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like your advice is that, you know, everything is happening in divine timing here, and that this person wants to, there's a lot about balance in here. And the Three of Cups, even though it's three, it represents working together as a team for a romantic, a mutual beneficial romantic relationship. So very beautiful energy here. That's Cancer energy. We have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is very much a destined connection with that Wheel of Fortune energy. And we have Ace of Pentacles on the bottom. So this shows, you know, a new beginning. It came out in the other piles, and I'll say it to you. I asked to be invited to your wedding, and the Ace of Pentacles can be a proposal. So if you get married, just saying, I called it. Make sure to write me into your vows. No, I'm just kidding. Please don't do that. I'm going to shuffle these. The reason I'm shuffling them is because a bunch of cards that came out in another pile just came out together. I want to get your energy through these. Oh, we have masculine energy, divine masculine. Interesting. Masculine. So this is just supposed to be extra confirmation or signs. I'm doing the loons. I'm taking the loons. Instead of doing charms, I'm doing these. Interesting. That one. Look at what we have on the bottom. It was on the bottom of the deck for pile 1 too. The Lovers, within 4 to 8 weeks. So we do have the Lovers coming in. All right, so we have public venue, society, crowds, audience, party, meeting, event, a date, community, outdoors, playing the field. So this public venues reminds me of weddings. This also talks about a party. So maybe you go to a party with this person, or you have a date with this person. We have illness, fatigue, stress, deteriorate, loss, theft, reduction, filth, decay, irritation, worry, fear, anxiety, waste, nagging. So this could be something you're experiencing now with that insomnia, if you haven't heard from this person. This can also be symbolic of how you felt in this connection, maybe thinking about it. I'm not going to run and get my loon, but I have a stuffed loon that I brought out the other day that my counterpart gave me. So I found it very interesting that I had never seen this card. Deeply committed, uncommon bonds, family, manifest deepest desire, all in for what you love, reawakened lost hopes. Beautiful energy. Lovers. This one's interesting because it says restoring harmony. So remove unwanted stuff like fears, past people, purging, a clean sweep, like a fresh start. delete, total makeover, unavoidable, clean up, restoring harmony. And it's number 11, you guys. We have break free, tame versus wild, strong emotions, desire, driving force, unbridled, sexual energy, freedom, unleash the inner beast. I will say this, tame versus wild, it made me, in pile 1 when this came out, it did make me talk about the strength card and about how sometimes I refer to it like the soul bond with the infinity symbol, like you're trying to tame a wild beast, because all of your shadows come out, all of their shadows come out. Rising above, ability. So rising above can be about forgiveness as well. Ability, strategy, skill, focus, a transition, changes, higher self, third eye, far-reaching vision. And we did have all these things about an awakening. Sees through the facade, wise, aware, observant, secrets lifted, knows what's going on, explore the unknown. We have ball and chain, heavy, weighed down, codependency, trapped, restrictions, addictions, unhappy union or marriage, emotional baggage. So this could be something that was in the past for you guys. You know, your person could have had wounds from another marriage or emotional baggage. That's like that's essentially 5 of Swords energy. That's our emotional baggage. Developing over time. This is divine timing all over this. A twin flame connection, yeah. It is like a fine wine. Developing over time. Flavor, family legacy, the good stuff, finesse, alchemy, transformed, ripening, age as well. We have balance. So there is a lot about balance in your reading. Centered, meditate, integrate opposing forces, flow. Oh, I was talking about that temperance and the flow. Feeling complete, awareness, just right, equality, well-being. Beautiful. We have 33, pile 3, catalyst, ignite, fuel, torched, fan the flames. Is it this pile that I was saying fan the flames? Did I say that in this pile? Oh my gosh. Anyway, I think I did. Passion, get it going. We have High Priestess, the space between inner and outer worlds, inner knowing, dreams, past life knowledge, secrets, intuition, silence, guarded. So you could be guarded from this person. We did see that cold. No, that wasn't this pile. Never mind. We have the end of mutable, end of season, adept, connected, open-minded, wise, perfecting touch, editor, sees both sides, chameleon, deceptive, empathic, changeable. Storm brewing, torn up, a sudden unexpected end. That could have been you guys. A total wreck, breakdown, liberate, over and done, the end. But this is number 8, which shows us that it couldn't be ended. This isn't a connection that can be recreated with someone else or destroyed by you. It's an energetic connection that will never be broken, forever moving. Careful aim, on target, focus, matchmaker, quick, direct, go-to guy or gal, shoot straight, precise, implementing a strategy. This also gives me messenger vibes. Light bulb, aha moment, discovery, breakthrough, reveal, realize, enlightenment, epiphany, illumination, invention, intellect. The devil. So your person could have had, we did have 2 cards about codependency and addiction. So possibly that with the devil. The devil, you guys have the devils and the lovers here, which shows us that this is one of those connections that can't be created or destroyed. That's what I'm talking about with that infinity symbol. I love when I learn new things that just stick in my brain forever. Ladybug, a vibrant, abundant life, happy, comfort, leisure, good wishes are coming true, good health, balance, birth of a daughter. And we have the moon, divine feminine. So we also had the masculine on the bottom. Intuition, subconscious, fantasy, romance, psyche, affection, recognition, invitation, sensuality, artistic, divine feminine. Invitation, like I asked for an invitation to the wedding. I'm not much of a wedding person. I used to only go to them if I had to photograph them. Anyway, life is funny. Yeah, so I hope that resonated. It's getting very dark here for the end of your reading. Very interesting that it's clouded right over. Anyway, pile 3, I hope this resonated. I know it was kind of just a spur of the moment thing, but I hope it brought you some comfort. And if, you know, thanks again for all the support, you guys. And if you want to book a personal, you can reach out to me. And until next time, as always, I am sending you so much love and light. Bye.